Hi everybody, today I'm going to be doing the ultimate Christmas tag. I was tagged by Jamie. Her account on YouTube is, I got my phone right here, JmeJinxx, and I'll tag her below. That's also her Instagram name. She is so nice and so sweet, and she's awesome. She's great. So check her out, especially if you like empties videos and stuff like that you get on my channel. She does a lot of those too, and she is very, like, I don't know how to put it. If she doesn't like something, she's not afraid to say that she doesn't like it, so that makes it really enjoyable to watch, because you know you're actually getting a good, real review on it instead of trying to make everybody happy that's watching the video. So that's really nice. Anyways, I've got the list of questions in front of me. I've been kind of a Grinch lately with this whole Christmas, and I'm just, most of my family's moved away, and almost all of my close friends have moved away. And it used to be, when I was growing up and out of high school, that when I was growing up, my whole family would get together, and then once I got out of high school, my closest girlfriends were like sisters to me, and they would come over and spend Christmas with my family. So now it's kind of like I've got empty nester syndrome for Christmas because everybody's moved away. So I'm doing this tag to try to get myself into the holiday spirit for the next couple of days. The first question is, what is your favorite holiday movie? Now, technically it's a Christmas tag, but it just says holiday movie. So that could be interpreted in many ways. I don't really have one. I have a 4-year-old, and this is the first year she's ever been old enough to understand what was going on. And so it was the first time she's ever actually watched The Grinch and been able to enjoy it. She watched both versions. I personally don't like the Jim Carrey version, and neither did she. So I felt like a kind of bonding experience with her over it. But she loves the animated version, and I've always really enjoyed it, and getting to watch it again so many times in the last month or two, I realized how much I really do enjoy it. So as of right now, that is my favorite holiday movie. The next question is, what are your favorite Christmas colors? My favorite Christmas colors are anything and silver. Silver is just one of my favorite holiday colors. It's what I've got on my nails right now. I've got little reindeers and snowflakes with the silver. I love silver and anything. I like red and silver. I like black and silver. I like green and silver. So yes, silver and anything for the holidays. Then it's number 3 is, do you like to stay in your PJs or dress up for Christmas? I like to dress up for Christmas. Even if we're going to be home all day, I like to dress up. And especially because I have such a young child and I still live with my parents at the moment, she gets up and we don't do anything until everybody's up, until everybody's had a cup of coffee, until we've kind of, awoke for the day. So that gives me time to do my makeup, get dressed. Everybody's taking tons of pictures, so I like feeling put together. I hate looking back on holiday pictures and going, oh my God, why didn't I do my hair? Or why didn't I put on makeup? Or, what was I thinking? So I like being able to be presentable for that kind of stuff. And then I don't have to stop in the middle of the day before I go out to dinner with anybody else that I might be doing Christmas with. It makes more sense to do it first thing in the morning. So I like to dress up for Christmas, but I like to dress up for every holiday, so that's really nothing new. Next, number 2, 3, 4 is, if you could only buy one person a present this year, who would it be? So as of now, I have only bought one person a present. We don't really do presents in my house or with my family. Sorry. So I just bought one good present for my daughter. After Christmas is over and once the New Year happens, my boyfriend and I are exchanging gifts. But if I If I was to only buy one person something, it would definitely be my daughter, because she's not old enough to understand. So I would definitely do that. Do you open presents on Christmas Eve or Christmas morning? Both. It has always been a tradition in my family for the kids to be able to open one present. So this year, Scarlett will be allowed to open one present on Christmas Eve, and then first thing in the morning, she gets to open whatever's in her stocking. And we always do like fun stockings, and everybody gets them. Grandpa, sister, like my sister's boyfriend staying with us over Christmas, so he got a stocking filled with fun stuff. We really enjoy that. And then once that's done, then everybody opens presents. So we do both. Let's see. Have you ever built a gingerbread house? I was thinking about this when I was watching Jamie's video. Yes, I have built a gingerbread house. It was, I want to say, the Christmas before I got pregnant with my daughter. So I was 20. I think I was 20. And we spent Christmas, we packed up everything and took it to my parents' best friend's house. My parents' best friends are married. And so, like, my mom's best friend is the wife and my dad's best friend is her husband. And so we packed up everything, did Christmas with them, and spent all day at their house. We built a gingerbread house, and it kept falling apart and it wouldn't stick together. And he actually ended up bringing out a blowtorch from his race car shop and setting the house on fire, trying to melt the icing. And it's just there's a question in here of what's your most memorable Christmas memory or whatever. That's definitely it. Like, there is no beating blowtorches on Christmas, but I have another one for that one too, but it involves the same people. My phone locked, so I need to pull it back open. Let's see. The next question is, what do you like to do on Christmas break? So I personally don't have a Christmas break, but my daughter does. I really like to spend that time getting to spend time with her because she's in school, and I didn't appreciate always having her at home every day, and now that she's in school, I miss that time. I mean, it's nice because I get filming time and I get time to myself, but it gets quiet, it gets boring, so I really like to spend that time with her, spend that time with my family. My mom always takes vacation time after Christmas because my dad's birthday's 3 days after Christmas, so I just really like to spend time with my parents and my daughter and hopefully my sister, and it's been nice because that's how it's been the last couple of years. The next question is, any Christmas wishes? That my whole family could get together and get along for a year. There always ends up being a fight. There always ends up being something. So it would be nice if we could all just get together and be civil for a year, even if it's just for a day. So, my favorite Christmas smell. I'm not exactly sure what that means either. I'm gonna take what Jamie said and think it means like favorite holiday scent, and that absolutely hands down has to be Bath & Body Works pumpkin gingerbread. I burned through an entire one of those last year during the month of December. I'm so afraid to light it this year because I know the second I light it, it's going to be gone because I'm not going to want to burn anything else, and they did not come back out with it this year, so I'm just kind of sitting on it right now. But at least once every couple of days I pop the jar open and I smell it because I love it. It's amazing. Favorite Christmas meal or treat? We don't really do anything special for Christmas that we don't do on Easter or Thanksgiving. My mom makes the best loaded mashed potatoes, and normally on Christmas we can get her to use real potatoes, which is definitely a treat for us. And she does butter and sour cream and cheese and real bacon crumbled in it, and it's amazing. And then my favorite meal or treat to make is I absolutely love making deviled eggs. I make deviled eggs every single holiday. They're my dad's favorite. I love that it's gotten to the point where he actually personally requests for me to make them instead of my mom, because my mom is the one that used to make them. Now, I think he has me make them because I put cheese and bacon inside of them and on the top. So that's probably what it is. But I really enjoy it, and I really enjoy how happy he is when they're done, because he doesn't really get excited about stuff. So it's nice to see him get excited about something that I did. Let me see. Do you have a favorite? There's one question that got repeated, so that threw me off. Do you have a favorite Christmas memory? Yes. My favorite Christmas memory has to be a couple of years before that. So maybe I want to say I was 17 that year. Maybe 18. I think I was 17 though. I think I was still in high school. We did Christmas with that same group of friends. Sorry. And my dad, this is something you guys might not know about me. My dad used to race stock cars. It's a really important part of my family. And now that my dad doesn't race anymore, he still builds them. He'll still probably race them at some point. He's just very busy. Now that he doesn't race, himself, my mom, my sister, my boyfriend, and I, so all 5 of us, work at the track doing various things. So we're very, very immersed in that lifestyle. That takes over our whole summers. There's no free Saturday nights in the summer, because if we're not doing something at the track at home, we're traveling to go to a different track to watch our guys race there. It's so much fun. But my dad's best friend also races. And so they both have and had at the time like race car shops where they built and worked on their cars in. And so my mom and his wife, her best friend, had an idea that year where they both got matching Christmas presents. So they got matching toolboxes and matching creepers, which are like plank like style type things with wheels on them so that you can lay back on them and roll underneath the car and you don't have to lay on the ground. Well, we all opened everything else and everything up, and then those 2 presents were left for last. And I remember it like it happened yesterday. They both opened them up. They were not in boxes. They were just wrapped up, already pre-assembled. They both looked at each other, got up, and walked out of the house into the garage. We had no idea what was going on. By the time we all got up and got out into the garage, they had both found and put on helmets and had taken off down the street because they live at the top of a very large hill. So that became the Christmas where they did the creeper racing, and they raced down the hill on the creepers. My dad ended up running over his finger. My dad's friend ended up rolling into a ditch. It was one of the most memorable Christmases I've ever had because it was so much fun. It was so much fun. But we're just like that much rednecks that a race rolling down an automotive object down a hill is hilarious, and the fact that they got hurt makes it even funnier. A lot of people probably wouldn't think that was funny, but we thought it was hilarious. It was great fun. The next question is, do you have any Christmas Eve traditions? No, not really. When my grandparents still lived here, we used to do Christmas Eve with them, and so our tradition was we always went over to their house. When I was like 13 or 14, my grandparents moved away, and we didn't start doing Christmas with them until just last year. So that just and it got replaced with us just spending time together on Christmas Eve. So I don't know. It's up in the air. We may start doing something every Christmas Eve now that my daughter's older and she knows what's going on. And this is the first year that she's actually really excited about Christmas. So maybe I'll get back to you guys on that one. What tops your tree? Personally, what tops my tree when I don't live with my parents is this beautiful silver star. But when I live with my parents, we just have one big tree. I don't put up my tree. But my mom has this gingerbread angel that she's had since I was my daughter's age, and it's always been our tree topper, and it's one of the oldest things that we have on our tree, and it's on there every single year, no matter what our theme is, no matter what color scheme we use. The gingerbread angel is always on the top of our tree. And then the last question is, what's the best part of Christmas for you? That one's kind of a hard one for me because it used to be being able to get all my family together, but now that we're all adults, it's really hard to get all of my family together. So the best part of Christmas is when we are able to get everybody together, because it happens so rarely. And being able to, even if it's only for a couple of hours, get everybody under one roof. It is crazy chaotic sometimes because we're all such different people, but it's nice because it's like how it used to be when we were young, and it doesn't get to be like that much anymore, so it's nice. Now that I realized I started this video as a downer and now I'm ending this video as a downer, sorry guys. I don't know. So I'm going to link some people down below that I want to tag to see this. Hopefully theirs are better than mine. But if you guys have done this video or are doing this video, tag me down below because I'd like to be able to see it. This is the first tag video I've ever done because this is the first tag video I've ever been tagged in on YouTube. So that was nice and a pleasant surprise. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.